You guys don't know how much it means to me. I wish you guys could see and read through me and to see how grateful I am for you guys watching. I'm super grateful. I'm grateful to the max, and I don't take none of this for granted. What's poppin', y'all? It's your boy Certified Badmus, and welcome back to my channel. All right, y'all, on this vlog I'm gonna be taking you guys through a day in the life of a Turo host, a very organic day in the life of a Turo host entrepreneur. I just left the gym literally right now because I got a last minute booking for 2:30, which is in about less than an hour actually, and I have to drive all the way to the aviation airport. This guy's a helicopter driver and he booked a vehicle for one day. So this is a very rare organic vlog. Like, I literally had to leave the gym early because I had to get the car ready. Really, I should have woke up earlier to kind of give myself enough time to get my day started and work out and still have enough time for the booking. But anyways, welcome to the day in the life. So right here is the current state of my Tesla Model Y that'll be going out in less than an hour. This is the current state. The outside shape is still good, a little bit dusty, but we're just gonna wipe that down with this right here. We got this Swift Wipe wireless car wash from Walmart. Actually, I actually got this from Amazon, but I found it at Walmart. But I just got this last package from Amazon because everything on Amazon is always cheaper, so that's a good option right there. And then right here we have the Black Magic No Scrub All Wheel Cleaner, and this is just for the wheels. It's just kind of shine and brighten up the wheels because that goes a long way. Literally one of my most important tools, because usually this is never really that dirty, but the tires is always sometimes dirty. I live in Georgia and it tends to rain a lot, so yeah, this is very important because tires go a long way. But yeah, this is the current state of the car right now. Let me give you guys a rough current state. Right now we got this can of whatever I drank yesterday in there, but overall it's not dirty. And like I always tell you guys, if you're gonna do the last minute boost pricing kind of Turo trip, you want to make sure your car is always in good standing. Meaning, if you're gonna set your, if you're gonna set your trip start time to 2 hours, like pretty much if you're gonna give your Turo booking advance time anywhere between 2 to 3 hours or 4 hours or whatever, they have like an hour or two, but mine starts at 2 hours. So you literally have the opportunity to book any of my cars in the fleet up to 2 hours in advance. But if you're gonna do that option, then you want to be a clean person. Like, you want to be able to get your car ready within 2 hours and still deliver, you know, in good condition, just like if it was booked 5 days in advance, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, we still haven't fixed this issue right here. I told you guys about this in my last vlog, so you guys go check that out to see what happened to me right here. But we're yet to get that fixed, but we're still in the process of getting that fixed. Let me give you guys a closer look. Right here we got a scrape right there, probably need to replace this, and then we got, you know, a few scratches right there, and then the tire right here. So this is my actual wheel, you know, this is not the case. But right here we have a case. So for anybody that gets a Tesla, I think, you know, having a case is worth it because it still keeps the it doesn't look like it's a case. It still looks like that one right there. So yeah, this is the current state, it's the current condition of the vehicle right now. So not too shabby, not too bad. I literally could probably give it to him like this, but since I had the time to make sure it's, you know, since I have the time to make sure it's all good, why not? We're gonna be leaving the seat covers on this booking because I think this man has a family, if I'm not mistaken. So just for the kids, you know what I'm saying, we're gonna leave that right there. A little bit of receipt right there. We're just gonna take this out and just dust it a little bit. The seats are still in good condition. Everything is still glossy, and it's just a one-day trip, so I'm not even gonna like stress myself on doing too much. These are the towels that I'll be using to wipe. This usually is the most dirty part of the vehicle, my side. I don't know why, but my shoes kind of carry a lot of dirt. So yeah, we're just gonna take this out, wipe this down, and take some like trip photos and all that stuff. So yeah, man, let's get it. One day booking in the books. So yeah, for those that may not believe me and understand how much magic this item right here does, I'm gonna be showing you guys. So this is a Black Magic No Scrub All Wheel Cleaner from Amazon, and bruh, this is real magic for real. Just watch and see. So I kind of already sprayed this a little bit, so it's already shining, but I'm gonna finish this up and show you guys the other one from scratch. But just look at this. Like, literally all I have to do is just spray a little bit and like everything is shining again. And I feel like for the guests, this goes a long way. and just helping and making sure that, you know, you're a responsible host. So as you guys all know, I'm in the process of, you know, building my status up on Turo, and I'm also in the process of getting one more vehicle. I'm pretty excited about this, and I can't wait to update you guys on what kind of vehicle that I will be getting. So it's gonna be a surprise. I don't want to kind of throw it out there till it's actually done, but yeah. And then in 2025, hopefully we can get another one, and you know, we can add 2 more cars to the fleet. It's definitely going to be not luxury. We're not getting another Tesla, and we might get another Tesla, because the one I'll be getting next may not be a Tesla, but the one after might be another Tesla. So there's a hint for you guys. But let's move on to the next tire. All right, guys, so pay very close attention to this tire. This is from scratch. I'm yet to put anything on it, so you guys see the before. Now stay tuned for the after. Look at that, in just 30 seconds of work. Look at that, like literally brand new. Yeah, that's amazing. So this is a very good item. Here's a little cheat code and secret from me to you. I know. You're welcome. While we're at it, we're just gonna get bottom right here. So we just left the Tesla supercharger station right now, because my guest paid for prepaid EV charge, which means that you can pretty much bring the vehicle at any percentage. So it doesn't have to be the same percentage I dropped it off to you as. It could be less, way less, and you know, you could just go about your day. You don't have to get charged. So that's the purpose of prepaid EV charge. But my vehicle was on 15%. Usually I would charge it at my crib overnight, but lately it's been a whole lot of Teslas, and not even just Teslas, like a lot of cars that are like electric, right? So we have BMWs and Audis and all that stuff. So it's like more people are charging their vehicles than normal now. So my apartment actually needs to get more charging stations, to be honest. But since it was at 15%, it would be, you know, disrespectful to give my guest the vehicle at 15%. So I went ahead and took it upon myself to stop by the Tesla supercharger station to get it at least 56%. So it says we'll be dropping it off and it'll still have 52% left. Yeah, man. So we're on the way to deliver. Very late. This guest booked for 2:30. I did contact him, you know, just give him a heads up that I will be running late, but it's not all my fault. I mean, look at this, man. Atlanta is a freaking joke, man. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, like it's traffic every single time. We did the check-in process very quickly while we were charging the car, so yeah, that's why I really couldn't get content for you back there. But yeah, so we're all ready, we're all set. We're a few minutes late, but we're all set. So, and that's the most important thing, you know. I'd rather be a couple minutes late and safe than, you know, early and feel unsafe. But it's just a one-day delivery, so I'm not even stressed too much about it. But yeah, man, we're on the way to the aviation station. From my understanding, it looks like this guest is a helicopter driver or a pilot or whatever. So we're heading to the aviation station for the first time, you know what I'm saying? So I think that's a dope feeling. Custom delivery, let's go. So I have just arrived and I just dropped off my vehicle right now for the guest. I did contact him, but he's yet to respond, so I'm just gonna lock the car. The keys is already in there, and when he comes out, I'll just send him a picture of where it's at and I can unlock it. But this is a process of a delivery method when you don't meet your guests. I know the sun is kind of beaming, so you can't really see, but yeah, that's a brief method of how you drop it off without your guests there. Look at that jet right there. Nah, that's sick. That jet right there. Damn, I'm manifesting my jet. I can't wait to, you know, get like 100 cars on Turo, you know what I'm saying, and start taking jets, you feel me? Like, look at how calm and peaceful this is. Like, you don't have to go through no hassle at the airport. I just get on my jet with my pilot, you know what I'm saying? I have to certify Badmus Mats standing in front of the doors and, hello, sir, how's it going? Yeah, that's what I like, you know what I'm saying? Look at this peaceful life. Nah, that's fire. That's crazy. Man, it's kind of cool when you do custom deliveries because you never really know where you're going. Like I said earlier, I assume this guy's a pilot. He must be a pilot or something like that, so. What's going on, everybody? It's the following day. We're posted up at the Tesla supercharging station because my guest brought the vehicle back at like 7-8%, so I had to rush to the nearest supercharging station. I charged it enough because I'm headed to Lenox Mall, but I charged it up to 35%. I did the checkout process real quick and everything, but I just wanted to give you guys a brief update on the condition that the vehicle was brought back in. So this is the back side of the vehicle. I wouldn't say he took off my seat covers, but he did have 2 kids, and the seat covers, like, they aren't glued on or anything. They're just kind of like attached, just because they're not like the actual Tesla seat covers. It's actually from Dickies. I just got this from Walmart real quick a couple months ago, honestly, when I had a guest. I had a huge family coming, so, you know, I just wanted to protect my seats, and I just got something real quick. And I've been lazy in trying to find the actual Tesla seat covers because this one has been kind of working for me anyway. So, but I really need to get the actual Tesla seat covers. But that's the back seat. The exterior is still very, very in good condition. The tires are still shining, as you guys can see right there. So the front of the vehicle is good too, not gonna lie. I mean, they only rented it for a day. He said he took his kids, I think some basketball game or something like that. So everything still looks all right. So I'm just gonna leave this Tesla supercharger station right now and go about my day. So yeah, man, I can't wait to get back to the crib, and then we'll talk about the earnings. So stay tuned. Let's get it. What's poppin', YouTube? Let's get down to the fun part. Let's get down to the biz, you dig? So let's get to the bottom line. Let's see how we did for just a day, literally just a day on the Tesla Model Y. And days like this happen very often, like very frequently, not just on the weekends, but on during the week as well. Like sometimes I get a rental on a Tuesday to bring back on Wednesday. So this guy that I rented yesterday, he came in town with his kids, with 2 of his boys, for a game. I don't know what game. Could have been basketball, baseball, I don't know what game they came for. I didn't even ask. I get stuff like that a lot where they just come in for a day. I remember one guy came in literally for a day during the week, and he was just coming in to get a loan. So yeah, a lot of people don't set their trips to like for one day. A lot of people actually do 2-day minimum, because I understand the hassle and I understand the stress. Like, you getting this car ready and everything literally just for a day, you know what I'm saying? And then sometimes you get dirty customers, and even though it's just a day, somehow the car will still come dirty, and you're like, bro, I just gave it to you for a day. Like, I literally had to go get a car wash. And I know a lot of people don't like to do like 1 days, and they do like 2-3 day minimum. For somebody like me, I don't mind the 1 day, you know, I'm okay with it. But so let's talk about how we did. So this person rented it out yesterday, December 7th at 2:30 to bring back the following day at the same time, 2:30. Location was a custom location at the Aviation Circle, which was a cool experience. I never actually seen any aviation center in Georgia. I've seen it in Indiana, but never in Georgia, so that was cool to see. And it was just a nice vibe. Like, sometimes custom deliveries are so cool because you just never know where you're going. Sometimes you're going to some nice mansion, sometimes you're going to aviation center, sometimes you just never know where you're going. Miles included was 200 miles, which is just a day, and that just means that you can't go past 200 miles in a day. So a daily rental consists of 200 miles max. Now after 200 miles, you get charged a fee every mile. So I think on a Tesla you get charged maybe 50 cents a mile or $1 after every mile over. To be very honest, since I've been doing Turo, I've never seen anybody that actually went over their mileage, so I haven't actually been able to get compensated from that aspect. But moving on, trip price was at $100 a day. Last minute boost pricing of $10, which means that I think it's 10% of your daily rate. And then if your daily rate's $100, but they rented it out for 3 days, now you're getting 10% of 300, which would be $30. You see what I'm saying? And then prepaid EV charge of $30, which means that they can bring the vehicle back at any charge level as long as they leave me with 20 miles range of gas. If they leave me with anything less than 20 miles of range of gas, then I get to charge them a convenience fee of like $10 to $20. I get to charge them a low battery fee of $20, and then I get to charge them like a refuel or recharge of like $25. So it'll be like a $50 mistake, you know what I'm saying, if they leave it anywhere under 20 miles left of range. But the prepaid EV charge at $30, I feel like I really need to kind of increase this a little bit. For instance, is like what usually I started with $25. Turo recommends that you do it anywhere between $25 to $35, but I think I'm just gonna stick with 35. I started at 25, but like I said, like it was just free money. It was just extra money for me. Like it didn't affect me no way because I'm charging at home for free, and there's always a charging station. But lately, with the amount of electric vehicles and hybrid vehicles, I think hybrid is the actual biggest problem. With the amount of hybrid vehicles that that car companies are producing lately, it's becoming so much, and that everybody wants a car that's hybrid that they can charge as well. So like the charging stations at my apartment tends to be more full than normal, so then I have to then go to a supercharge, which I have to pay for. So it being at $30 is cool, but for example, what happened to me this past rental is I had my car on 16%. I felt it would be disrespectful to give it to him at 16%. So what I did is I went and charged, right? And then he brought it back and it had like 8% on it, which was like 22 miles. So he was close, which was like 22 miles. And then I had to hurry up and rush to go to a supercharger station because I probably wouldn't make it home. And if it did make it home, I wasn't guaranteed a charging spot. So I pretty much spent my prepaid EV charge that used to be free and extra money on actually getting it charged. So I didn't really like that. So it's either I take off the EV charge prepaid, or I just charge a little bit higher. Delivery fee of $100, which is a custom delivery fee. As you guys all know, custom delivery is usually the highest delivery fee in my fleet kind of vibe. I don't know how it is for everybody, but most people, custom delivery is the most expensive, just because custom delivery covers the most miles, right? But just because it covers the most miles doesn't mean that a custom delivery is always further than an airport delivery. It could actually be shorter than an airport delivery, it's just in a different location. So that's a finesse right there, because right here it was 15 minutes to drop off the car, and aside from traffic, but it was 15 minutes to drop off the car. And today when I was picking it up, no traffic at all, Sunday in Georgia, at a decent time. It took me 12 minutes, guys, 12 minutes to a custom delivery that I charged $100 for. And if I was to take it to the airport, which is a little bit less, it's like $90 right now, then I would, like, the airport delivery is like 20 miles, like 20 something miles, and there's guaranteed traffic. Like there's most times guaranteed traffic. So just look at that finesse right there. So always make sure that your custom delivery is higher than your airport delivery, because you'll probably get custom delivery less times than the airport delivery. But when you do get that delivery, you want to get that banger, you want to nail it on the T. So $100 is minimum, to be very honest. I think I'm gonna just go to 120. What I do is I raise my prices up slowly, right? Because I don't want a situation where in my head I done jack the price up from 100 to 135, 140, and I'm like, damn, maybe that's why they not book it. If it comes to a situation where I'm having like 2-3 days interval or 4 days interval, and it's longer than usual for me to get the next booking, I'm like, damn, maybe it's because I increased my fee. So what I like to do, just for my comfortability and just to feel all right, is I gradually increase my fee. So it could be like $10 next, right? And then if I get a booking for that, I'll go up to $5. So it could be from 100 to 110, from 110 to 115 to 120 to 125, gradually like that. You see what I'm saying? So I mean, that's just my advice for you guys. Just if you're like me, that as soon as you don't get a booking, you start to panic, like, damn, what did I do? You know what I'm saying? So if you're like me, then that makes sense. But all this stuff really depends on your area, man. It really depends on your area. I feel like my dream is to not just have all my cars based in Georgia. Like, I would actually like in the future to have some in Georgia, some in Florida, some in Indiana, just different states, because different states just, the prices change, like, just depending on how the state is and your competition. You know, competition is a big one too. So, you know, like in Indiana, I was comfortably charging $130 a day on a Tesla, and it was getting booked so frequently that at that time, like, $130 is probably even cheap. You see what I'm saying? Like, I could have probably scaled it up to $160, $170. You see what I'm saying? In Indiana. But in Georgia, everybody has a Tesla, man. They're shitting on you out in Georgia. You know what I'm saying? Like, people are doing this Tesla Turo vibe for real. So, you know, I have to, you know, just ease it and just, you know, just smoothing it out because of my competition. You know, not to say that I get a lot of bookings in Georgia too, maybe more than I would in Indiana, but I just don't know. So like I said, I would just like to spread my wings everywhere and I just put all my eggs in one basket. My battery's actually about to die, guys, so let me speed this up. But trip total came out to $240. Turo fees of $40.50, which is my insurance plan. I'm on the 75%, meaning I get 75% of my earnings. So for anybody that's new, that's what I'm on. You get the option to do 80% or 90%. The only difference between 75% and 80% is the deductible. 75% is a $250 deductible, 80% is a $1,000 deductible. But eventually I am going to move up to the 80% eventually. So with that being said, I took home $199.50, so pretty much $200 on a one-day rental, guys. On a one-day rental, you literally drop off the car, you sleep, you wake up, and it's there. But yeah, let me know what you guys think about one-day rentals. Do you guys think that one-day rentals are worth it? Would you guys do a one-day rental, or would you guys do a minimum of 2 or more days? Let me know what you guys think, if it's worth it. In my opinion, I think that it is. You know, I think that it's worth it. I just made $200 in a day. I didn't even need the car regardless. It was probably gonna just sit because it's the weekend anyways. I wasn't really going nowhere. I don't really go nowhere anyway, you know what I'm saying? So like, wow, you know. But then sometimes I feel like if I set it to a minimum of 2 days, then Turo will only always give me 2 days, and that might be good too. You see what I'm saying? So I just don't know. This is all, you know, in business, it's just all trial and error. There's no real blueprint to this. There's no, you know, of course, have mentors and people like me that can give you guys advice and guidance, and you guys can learn from my own experience. That's all I want you guys to do, is just learn from my own experience, learn from what I have going on, and use that to like double up your profits. The mistakes that I might be making, I want you guys to finesse out of that and just go crazy. You know what I'm saying? My camera is about to die. I can go on and on and on and on just because I love you guys so much, and I truly appreciate you guys tuning into my videos and just picking my video. I know a lot of people doing Turo, and you guys pick my video to watch, and I truly appreciate that. So with that being said, make sure that you hit that subscribe button to join the squad. Like this video to see how many videos we can possibly get, and that's the only way for my videos to be able to get spread it out on the YouTube platform. So I appreciate every single one of you guys watching, literally every single one of you guys watching. I truly appreciate every subscribe, every like goes a long way for me. You guys don't know how much it means to me. I wish you guys could see and read through me and to see how grateful I am for you guys watching. I'm super grateful. I'm grateful to the max, and I don't take none of this for granted. So with that being said, Certified Badass out, you dig? And I'll see you guys in the next one. Skate!